Before history was written, this world belonged to giants, where survival was carved by tooth and claw. This is Gondwa, vast, untamed, and unforgiving. Here, every step could mean triumph or your last. This is the story of one such giant, its trials, its triumphs, its legend. Welcome to the Growth Series. Alright guys, check out the new Sarco model in all its glory. Pretty good, still kind of looks like a water dog, but I guess we'll see exactly how much water dog it looks when he runs. But folks, if you have been a long-time viewer of this channel, first off, thank you. I'd only bring it up, folks, because way back when I started playing Path of Titans, the very first creature I ever played in this game was the Sarco, and because of that, I'm going to honor that character, and he was named Thorn. Thorn is actually a reference to the Aragon or Aragorn series, whichever you say, the one about the dragons, not the one about Lord of the Rings. Thorn is a dragon in that, and he's green, and I love him, and that is what our new Sarco Grow series is going to be following. So let's go ahead and click the button, and Thorn, we'll see you this size eventually, but right now, he gonna be really, really tiny. Yeah, look at this little dude. Alright, let's get in the world. Now, I'm not going to show you guys all of the tutorial cave here, but I am curious to see real quick how many more Sarcos there are. Because the Sarco TLC update came out today, and so this is a very, very topical creature to be playing as of this exact moment. And so, yeah, I'm running around. Let's see if we can see more Sarcos. Also, folks, if you are new to the Growth series, maybe coming from the Minecraft Park series that we've been doing for the past few months, I welcome you. These Growth series are a little bit more relaxed, a little, I almost like calling them podcasts in a sense, where I'm gonna slow down the speed. I'm not gonna show you absolutely everything, right? But I am gonna show you kind of what it feels like to play this creature, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, the slow times, the fast times, and kind of everything in between. We'll get to spend time with Thorn here, we'll get new abilities, we'll get new skins, and we'll see the world from the eyes of a Sarco. So I really do hope you enjoy this episode, and stick around for the series as we go on. I'm going to be trying to get these out to you guys once every week alongside the Minecraft episodes, and I'm hoping to sneak a little bit of an Isle video in there from here to there. But with one mighty roar, let's get out of the tutorial zone and into the world. Alright, and in the world we are. Triad Falls, too, which is actually an amazing place to spawn, I'm not even gonna lie. Folks, I wanted to play the Sarco for two reasons. One, obviously, the new update with this new model came out, and so I wanted to kind of show it off and check it out. But also, I have been saying for a while, I love playing sub-aquatic creatures in this game. I do think it is by far the best way to play this game. They just have way more stuff going on down here. Also, is that another Sarco? I think that's another Sarco player, and I think he's coming straight for us. Alright, let's get out of the water. But yeah, I really love sub-aquatic creatures. I think the ocean still needs a little bit more going on, for sure. But being able to hop in the water and go up and down the rivers and stuff like that, I think is fantastic, and it's just a lot more enjoyable overall. Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to head into the home cave, get the usual brand new character quest done, right? We have to go to a home cave, and we also have to use a waystone. Those give you a lot of growth and get you pretty much halfway to adolescence, which is awesome. I also want to just continue booking it, because I don't know if that Sarco player wanted to eat me. Probably did. Alright, into our brand new fancy pad here. Go ahead and click through all the tutorials and get our big old boost. There we go. Love to see it. Our quests are also to catch some fish, which is handy. Now, generally speaking, in the series, I like to travel the whole map as our character grows up. So it looks like Fate has deemed us to be in Triad Falls. I do generally enjoy being in the northern half of the map. I think this area is more or less safer than the whole southern half, with the one exception of Hunter's Thicket right here by the home cave gets pretty busy. And honestly, recently, the grassland area has also been pretty crazy, although we're not going to be spending much time there since we're a crocodile. We're going to be wanting to spend our time in Triad Falls and the lakes and the rivers, of course, Sharptooth Swamp, and even kind of heading out here to the islands. Maybe they've added some new quests out there that I haven't seen, and we'll go ahead and try it. I know Red Island down here is also really good. That's actually a pretty solid place for a croc just to hang out. But I think the game plan is we'll just head out here into Triad Falls and hang out for a bit, and try to get some quests done and get an easy adolescence. I guess I do need to hit a waystone, so maybe we'll go swim out to the ocean and try to hit that one. That might be safe. Now, also, let's check this out. Since the TLC update for the Sarco just came out, all of this is going to be pretty much new, or most of it is going to be new. So let's kind of see what we've got. We've got 4 passives right off the bat that we get for our entire life, which is cool. So let's check them out. We've got Armored Tail. Damage and status effects inflicted to your tail is dramatically reduced. Solid. We've got Biding Time. While not moving in water, you have greatly reduced hunger and thirst depletion. Slowly replenishes thirst over time while in the water. Aquatic critters, excluding alpha critters, will not attack you unless you are sprint swimming. That's cool. So you just kind of hang out and camouflage almost. Dreadful Presence. All nearby enemies replenish food and water 50% slower within 50 meters. Indicator will display the closest grounded target, drinking or eating, affected by Dreadful Presence. Does not stack, must be in water to use. Wow, okay, so we can actually see other people with our indicator, and it'll alert us essentially to people that we can try to hunt. That's awesome. Those alone, those 2 right there, are really giving the crocodile vibe. So as far as immersion goes, that's awesome. Last one, we have a nictitating membrane. Gain the ability to dive underwater and increase water mobility. See clearer when underwater, during fog, and during rainstorms. Also passively tracks the distance to the nearest fish within 100 meters. Whoa, that's cool. All right. Very exciting. We also, of course, have our normal bite. We can get Swerve later and the asphyxiating Snap later as well. And our metabolism is currently Fisher, but later we can change it to Hypercarnivore or Scavenger. And the other ones we can't quite see yet, but we can see Clamp. Bite and hold on to enemies for as long as your stamina allows. Can move and drag them around. Immune to knockback while carrying another dinosaur. That's huge. That's given the Dinosuchus vibes from the Isle. Very, very exciting. Oh, we also already have it. No way. Okay, I thought I'd have to buy that, but looks like we got it. Glad I checked. That's awesome. All right, let's get out into the world and try to get some growth. All right, back out in the world. First thing little old me needs to do is get the heck off of land and get back into the water. I pretty much want to be in water my entire life, with the only exception of questing here and there, or if we need to run from the water, right, like I did with that Sarco right off the bat. Maybe from like a Suco or a Spino, or Lord forbid we run into somebody actually playing a Kaiwekia. Do some early Sarco parkour. You got it, Thorn. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Nice. Alright, that feels better. Home sweet home. Oh, look, there's another huge thing over there. That's definitely just a fish, though. So maybe it was just a fish. I just freaked out. It wasn't actually a Sarco coming to kill us. Okay, but I'm going to head on down to that waystone I talked about and try to probably just catch some fish on the way to get that quest done. And, yeah, those should be some pretty easy growths. Wow, guys, they've added a lot more fish since I've last been down here. Oh, it attacks! Run! Oh, man. I was just about to say, wow, they've added a lot of new fish that I haven't seen. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was faster than me for a second. Yeah, let's get away from that. The big critter update came out recently, right? It's been rolling out over the past few months. And they've got alpha critters now, and the critters are just, like, in general, a little bit scarier. I've seen them on land, but I have not really spent much time in the water, so that guy kind of hurt. All right, but this is cool, guys. On my way to the waypoint ahead of me, right? You can see what is normally highlighting like burrows for like the burrow quest to kill like diplodons or whatever they're called. This is doing the thing that we read. This is highlighting the nearest fish. So scary enough, I am coming down the pathway where we saw that Sarco. So hopefully he's not here. We can take a little bit of a sneaky peek. I think we're all right. Oh, this is actually just showing a burrow. Okay, never mind. I lied. I thought it was going to be showing us the fish. Yeah, this is just a burrow, and we honestly don't even really need to deal with it yet. We're not hungry, so we'll continue my journey down south. Alright guys, we are approaching the waystone for the easy tutorial quest. Something really cool I noticed is that our water goes up, even in salt water. That was a huge problem in the past when playing, for me specifically, the Spino and the Suco, was that you would live out here in the ocean, but you would always have to go find fresh water. So it's actually kind of cool that they've just innately built in saltwater croc to be a thing, and I can rely on just being in the ocean to fill my my drink meter, which is really, really cool. That's gonna make just living a lot easier, just in general. So I'm very excited to see that. All right, let's use this. It's going to beep, bop, boop, bop, blip, bop, blam, and there we go. Look at that bunch of growth. Love to see it. Okay, well, funnily enough, our quest to go find something is actually back at Triad Falls, and I do actually like Triad Falls as an area to live, so I think I'm just going to book it right back, and we're going to quest over in that area. He sure is a wiggly fellow, though. Look at him go. Alrighty, back here in Triad Falls once again. We got a quest to collect flowers and button mushrooms, which I do know are kind of just inland. I feel generally safer here in Triad Falls, so I think what our plan is going to be is to just kind of do the quest up in this area, and then slowly work our way up to the lake, and we'll kind of hang out in the lake today and see what's going on up there. But wish me luck. I'm going to head inland, and this is the part of the Grow series where you do not need to watch everything that this guy does, so I will click the click the flowers and click the bud mushrooms for you guys. And let's get some growth. Alright, just like that, the flowers and the button mushrooms have been clicked. See how this is going to work? Pretty nice for you guys, huh? Alright, luckily, the next quest is actually lakeweed. I can get a little bit here, but I do know there's a ton of lakeweed actually like up in the lakes. So let's go ahead and try to get on up there. We also are a little low on food. I could try to get the... oh, look, there's another Sarco player. Another little guy. What's up, buddy? Should we go say hi? Hi. Oh, that's not a Sarco player. Oh, it's a critter. Okay. Well, sorry, little alligator, but I am much bigger than you. You are quick, though. It's going to be hard to catch you. I can try my grab ability. Can that work on little guys? Let's find out. Let's do some testing. Can I grab you? Come on. Let me grab you. No, I just killed him. Well, that works, too. Well, folks, this does actually activate snack time. It's been a while since we've had snack time on this channel, since it's been a while since we've had a Grow series. But this is the part of the video, guys, where I ask you guys what you are eating and drinking while watching today's video, while our dinosaur does the same. Today, I've actually got really good beef jerky. Old Trapper is the brand. I've been kind of trying out a bunch of different beef jerkies recently. And Old Trapper is good. It's savory. It's not dry. I'm a big fan of it. I just have the old-fashioned style right now. Like, I don't have, like, teriyaki or peppered or anything. But I have tried their peppered one, and it's probably my favorite. That is so good. So, yeah, folks, let me know what you guys are eating and drinking in today's episode. And, like usual, cheers. All right, there's two ways up to the top of the Triad Falls Lake. There is that way, but it's a little bit longer of a walk. So I'm going to go ahead and take this way and hope that this is a little bit more of a back route and get us up there safely. All right, we've made it to the lake. I kind of want to approach carefully just to see if anybody's hanging out. It looks clear for now, so let's go ahead and take the plunge. Kersploosh. Anyone down here? Any giant spinos I need to be worried about? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I think for now, we are safe enough to collect these lake weeds. Now, I will say, just by the little bit of the new Sarco TLC and the new model and whatnot that I've played, he feels faster, he feels snappier, he feels like he can run around. It feels kind of like the Megalania in a way. I mean, maybe just because I'm playing another, you know, reptile, or I should say at least like a lizard. But yeah, I'm digging it. Of course, most creatures get a little bit slower, a little bit bulkier when they grow up. When they're juveniles like this, they are very snappy and quick. So I'm sure I'm feeling that as well. Okay, next quest is my least favorite quest in the game. Gifts from the Sea. Wish me luck. I'm gonna have to get this done. I think I can get it all done here, but I might have to go back to the ocean for those dang turtle shells. But again, you guys don't have to watch this. I will bring you guys in if anything interesting happens or if I see somebody. But let me get to work. Oh boy, this one's fighting back heavy. Ow. Ow. Man, that guy took me to half HP. Is this one of those alphas? I can't really tell. I don't know the creature enough. Dang. I gotta be careful. This is being an easy area, though, for me to catch 3 fish, so go ahead and get that quest done as well. Bam. Fish number 3. I don't even need to eat this one. Catch and release. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to use my grab attempt on this little creature here. Not really sure what it is. But I want to attempt it because he's different from the crocodile or alligator thing. Let's see. Can I get you? No, I bit him, but I can't hold on to him. So I'm wondering if that's only players and maybe you can't actually do the new Sarco grab with critters. Does a lot of damage, though. Now, I also wanted to zoom in on this guy, so I figured out what's going on with the fish finder. It's basically this meter, and then you can see as I move closer to fish, it'll go up. So a full blue meter, you can see here there's a fish in front of me. As I get close to it, it goes up and up and up. So it's not an icon like that blue one, which is in front of me, which is showing off a burrow. It's just literally the little blue buff next to the, you know, above my abilities to tell me how close I am. And with this, another quest done and dusted. Wow, flowers and button mushrooms again. Interesting. It's been very quiet here in Triad Falls. I am on official servers, so it's kind of a hit or miss. You never really know what you're going to get here. I debated growing this guy on a few different servers. There's a modded server I've been playing on, and then there's other servers that have like faster growth or like realism rules and stuff like that. We've talked about them throughout the series of the growth series here of all the different ones we've played. And I just kind of decided to roll with the officials because ultimately I just want a Sarco on officials. So I thought this would be a good way to grab one. But of course that does mean we're gonna probably get attacked by, you know, a group of Sarcos at some point, or a bunch of Metries that just won't leave me alone. You know, there's gonna probably be some annoying mixed packing here and there. But I think as a subaquatic we can avoid most of it. And just generally it won't be that big a deal. I hope. Alright, well, this was potentially the fastest picking flowers quest I've ever done in my entire life. All of them are right here, which is really nice. Which means we have just pine cones to go, and then, folks, we gotta leave Triad Falls because we are 80 out of 100%. And, yeah, after these pine cones, we'll have to go somewhere new. Alright. Pine cone's done. We are halfway to adolescence, and time to go somewhere new. Now, let's figure out what the game plan's gonna be. I think we should probably head up on north and maybe go to White Cliffs and hang out in this area. Generally kind of working our way up to the north, like I said in the beginning, a little bit safer in the north. There's also a lot of good rivers for us to explore, whereas these rivers down here are pretty heavily populated with bigger subaquatics that want to eat little old me. Let's get back out in the ocean and continue cruising on north. Now, folks, as we dive into the ocean here, I want to ask you guys the comment question of the day, and that is, what is your favorite type of reptile? Now, this could be a broad question, right? There's like lots of things that could be classified as reptiles out in the world and throughout time. But I think I'm going to go out on a limb and just simply say bearded dragons. I love me a little bearded dragon. I had a little one throughout college. I named her Saphira, which is actually after the same book that Thorn here is named after, the Aragon series, which is what I like to call it, although most people call it the Aragorn series. But in my opinion, it's dragon with an E. It's Aragon. But of course the movies came out, which were terrible, and called it the Aragorn series, but whatever. But yeah, let me know what your favorite type of reptile is. Is it an alligator, crocodile, old school Sarco? Is it a pteranodon, right? There's flying reptiles. So lots of options of reptiles out in the world. Maybe a snake, right? So let me know down below what your favorite reptile in the world or in history is, and put it in the comment section below. Ooh, sweet water shallows. This is new for me personally, or maybe I just don't recognize it because that's the name of the water, like the ocean zone. I haven't spent too much time in the oceans, but that's kind of cool. Maybe we quest out here for just a little bit. Alright, that place was good for us. Got like a quest or two done in there. There were actually quite a few large aggressive fish that I had to run from, so I decided let's go out and get this done, which is to find White Cliffs. And I feel a little bit more exposed up here, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna try to work my way up to that lake up top. And maybe we'll see somebody. I would like to see somebody, but I would also like to, you know, just to show you guys. I think the videos are a little bit more entertaining when you actually see some people, of course. But it is random. And I always say with these growth series, it is what it is. It's random. Sometimes. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. See, I'm already on edge. Sometimes we see a lot of people, and it's chaotic, and we might even die. And then sometimes we kind of have quiet episodes where we get a lot of growth and we stay safe. So, you know, like I said in the beginning, this growth series is kind of the whole life of this dinosaur. The highs and the lows, the goods and the bads. And right now it is pretty good that we're, you know, haven't seen anybody and it's so safe. Alright, but let's see if somebody's up here. I feel like there's usually somebody up here. Good spot. I usually see Thalassodromeus is up here, of all things. The water quality is 100%, so maybe nobody's here. And at first glance, it also looks pretty quiet. Alright, another quiet location for Thorn to hang out. Now, once we get big, I'm going to be spending some time just kind of hanging out here, kind of waiting, seeing if anybody small enough decides to come to my swamp. And we'll definitely be trying to do some ambushes, especially now that we've got that clamp ability. If we can get a good ambush off on a juvenile getting water, I would love to replicate how it feels like in the Isle, where it's terrifying. And then all of a sudden you're grabbed and you're underwater, and it's just GG, right? So my big goal for this series is to get at least one of those grabbed. Oh, there's something big right there. Something big and chompy. Not sure what it is, but it's loud. Is that another... I don't know, I need to get in the water. Run! Oh no, there's a big fish here! It's not safe. The land isn't safe. The water isn't safe. Nowhere is safe. Let's get out of here. Oh my. I was going over there to collect rocks and to get my last critter, but... Oh, it is a Sarco. It's a bigger Sarco. Okay. I should probably run from him. Or at least hide. I think I'm going to double back around where he was. He's definitely holding out that lake. And I need rocks, sir. So you go over there and eat your fish. I will go over here and not get eaten by you. I told you guys we'd see some Sarcos today. I knew it. Just took the whole episode. Alright, there we go. Another critter hunt quest done. As well as... Oh, hello. as well as I completed that rock quest. I haven't seen that bigger Sarco. He could still be in this river. Or this bay, I should say. But I am going to risk it because I would like to be in the water here. Let's see. Big boy still around? I don't see him. I have been getting adoption requests. Yep, right on cue. Somebody's been spamming me, really trying to either fill their nest or, I don't know, I guess there's a small chance they recognize me and want to just play with me, which is fair. But I do think, Mr. Moist Beans, that I'm going to be heading into my home cave, and let's wrap up this episode for today. But I do gotta say, guys, after playing this guy for just over an hour, I am really liking the changes. The fish finder is really cool. The ability to not really ever have to drink just because we're a crocodile. You know, we just kind of like absorb it, right? It's awesome. And the fact that they allow you to do that in saltwater too is pretty huge. Means that I can actually live out in the ocean and explore all these really cool ocean zones that they've got out there. For us to use to get, you know, growth and stuff. So I'm liking it. I'm really digging it. I hope you guys are digging it as well. Let's go ahead and hop on in here into our nice little cave. If you guys are used to the Grow series, you might remember we tend to end the episode by customizing our home cave with the few things that we've got. And what would a crocodile want? I mean, a crocodile would want a new room with water, so maybe we'll get that for him later. But I think he will hang out in this corner. Let's kind of put that there, put some little mushrooms there, and we'll hide a plant around the back, maybe. Put it right there. Yeah, and he's got his nice little spot to rest between episodes. Alright, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I mentioned briefly, I'm going to be really trying to get you guys one of these videos every week, as well as one of the Minecraft videos, as well as sneaking in an Isle video here and there. But this Grow series is very exciting. I love all the subaquatic creatures, so if you want to go see me play some of the other ones, we've got plenty of those in the past, like the Suco and the Spino specifically. Sorry, I lied. I played my Suco on my own, but we do have the Spino, and we do have the Megalania, and we've got the Amargasaurus as Grow series that we've completed. But I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and enjoy the series. But until next time, folks, for me and Thorn, yes. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Till next time, peace out.